quite a display you put on as a low post scorer. Over each shoulder, left and right shoulder. How did that feel?
It's something that we work on every day at the beginning of practice. The bigs with Coach Kenny Payne, we work on that every single day. Worked on it all summer. So I just have to learn how to get more comfortable doing it in the games. I was a little bit more comfortable tonight.
I was going to say, you looked very comfortable. How did it feel, the one where you turned to the baseline and with the left hand?
Like I said before, we work on it every single day. I just got to get focused and do it in games. Get established position first before I get the ball, so I can catch it and then make my move.
Did you really apologize to Cal at halftime for not scoring?
That at halftime after the game, I came out with no energy out there. I could have done better. It's something I'm still working on. Keeping the same level of play for both halves.
When's the last time you got on a roll like that? I think you had 22 points in about 9 minutes on the floor.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Does that feel good at this level? First time to really kind of go off at this level.
I'm still working. I still got a lot to work on. This was a preseason game. The season starts next week, and hopefully we can, keep getting better as the season goes on.
Cal said that he said at halftime to you that we're going to you every single time in the post. How did he? What was his mood as he was telling you this?
He sounded really confident in me. Coach Cal, whenever he talks to me, he always sounds. Sometimes I think he's more confident in myself than I am in myself. So that's why he did at halftime, gave me a talk and made me believe that I could, do what I did out there.
What does that do for a player to have a coach talk to you that way, and then basically order the team to give you the ball and get out of the
way? Definitely, it's a confidence booster. Just listening to him the way he talks to me, sometimes I'm like, really, like, you have that much confidence in me. So it's just, it feels good. It makes me work even harder, because I know that he's expecting a lot out of me.
But you took the one shot from the elbow, and I wondered if you were like reminding Cal that I can still face the basket.
I just did it instinctively, and I just shot it.
How do you think the overall chemistry is coming along with this team?
You said what?
The overall chemistry?
I think it's coming on pretty well. Just yesterday before the game, we had a great practice. Everything was flowing for us, and that's what we're all looking to do as the season goes on.
What were some of the takeaways for you personally? You said you had a couple things you need to work on.
Block more shots and rebound more. I felt like I could have got more rebounds, blocked more shots, and just been more vocal defensively.
Is there anything in that offensive repertoire we saw that you didn't have when you got here that you've developed?
Like once I got here, I think I've always had it in me, but Coach Kenny Payne and Coach Cal, they really helped bring it out of me. We work on it every single day. Just at practice, going against Isaac and Marcus, Alex, every single day. So it's always a war at practice. So going into games is easier than practice. So.
You were kind of disappointed the way things went early in the game. What did you say to Coach?
I didn't say anything to him. He came and talked to me, told me that they're gonna go to me a lot, when second half started. So I just had to, believe in myself and go out there and just play hard.
Cal said after the game that you apologized to him the way you played.
The first half I did. I was satisfied with myself out of the first half.
You feel much better now about your game after the second half?
No, I still have a lot to work on. Still have a lot to get better at. We have 2 practices tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. So to see what I need to work on.
Are there certain spots in the post where if you get to a spot, they can't touch you?
The right hand hook shot, over my left shoulder on the left side of the court. So
automatic.
We work on that every day. So I always look forward to catch the ball in that position.
What was the big breakthrough for you tonight? I know Coach said he got sort of in your, in your face too. What did he say, and what was the aha moment for you where he said a certain thing and it triggered a response?
Just the second half. At halftime, he came and talked to me. Right in front of the whole team, telling everybody to throw me the ball and that I was gonna get touches and that he was looking for me to score. So that kind of gave me confidence a little bit, and I just went out there and executed.
How do you think you're coming along as far as being aggressive?
I think I'm coming along pretty well. Like the first half, I could have done that a whole lot better, and I'm still working on it. I think I came a long way from when I first came here, so I'm still working on that.
So when Cal calls you out in front of the whole team and tells you what he wants you to do, does it excite you? Does it embarrass you? Does it kind of weird? Is it different? What goes through your head when all of a sudden you're the guy he's singling out?
No, it kind of shows me how much confidence it has in me. Coach Cal, like I said before, sometimes I think he believes in me more than I believe in myself. So, telling the whole team we're gonna go to Skal, and it's a huge confidence boost. Yeah.
Do you feel any pressure?
I don't feel pressured. I just, it makes me work even harder. The way Cal believes in me makes me work even harder because I know that I'm gonna have to go out there and perform.
Coach had a list of things that he said that you guys as a whole needed to work on. How does that register for you? And I guess you can speak for the team when you win by 53 points. I mean, do you kind of say like, oh, that's just coach being coach, or do you really take the message seriously? There are things you got to work on.
Personally, I take it really seriously. I think our team does too. It's still a preseason game. It was a win, but it's still, it didn't count on our record. So we still have to go out there next week. We have 2 games back to back, so we are still looking forward to getting better in some things. So we have practices this weekend, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Thank you very much.
What is it like playing with Tyler?
It's fun. Like I said before, I think he's the best point guard in the country. Sometimes on the court he puts pressure on me to catch every ball he throws me because I know he's looking for me, so I just have to be more ready for him.
Do you feel like a pressure to be faster all the time because there's so many fast guards on the court?
Just not faster, I would say, but more ready, I would say, ready to catch everything. So.